first to welcome you to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, class of 2025.
Quartet of enshrinees. Here's Eric Allen's moment.
2 years ago. That year, Eric, understandably, was the UPI Defensive Player of the Year, 93. 7 years in Philly, 3 years in New Orleans, then his final 4 years with, wait for it, the Oakland Raiders, where he teamed at corner with a young man and a future Hall of Famer, Charles Woodson. In 2000, this duo combined for 10 interceptions for the second time they were together. Allen had 6 at the age of 35, still playing corner. 3 more for touchdowns, pick sixes that year. All told, Eric had 54 interceptions, starting 214 games, all of them at cornerback. And the reason I say that is some of the greats of the game, skills not diminished, but who mostly are in the Hall of Fame, let's say, for playing a corner, they moved on to safety. Eric insisted, I started at corner, and I am staying at corner. I'm not going to safety. His last game was the tough game, okay? I'm going somewhere, don't worry. It was the tough game in the playoffs in the snow at New England. Well, see, that rule has now changed. And at long last, you know what else has changed? His weight to get into Cantonn, Ohio. To present Eric Allen into the Hall of Fame, his oldest son, Austin.
If I had any word to describe my dad, to be consistent. Just kind of the way he played, the way he goes about his business.
He's dedicated to his craft and passionate about football.
You throw it over there, he'll catch as many as your receiver will.
He's just an explosive player, and a player you would love to buy a ticket for and just sit down and watch.
Quick to the football by Eric Allen, who has lasted it out of his grasp.
I think prepared is the best word I can use to describe my father, especially as an athlete. He really focused on spending as much time as it took to really understand his opponent and being prepared for whatever situation comes your way and be ready to face it head on.
Eric Allen's unique combination of tactics and talent fueled a standout 14-year career with the Eagles, Saints, and Raiders. He tallied 54 interceptions, including 8 returned for touchdowns, tied for the 8th most in NFL history.
I mean, the most memorable play is a play against the Jets. The way he moved was almost poetic.
See him spin around, juke moves.
It's like he was ready to do whatever he needed to do with it to get in the end zone. And once he got there, just handing the ball over to Randall was very cool. Showed what kind of teammate he was.
And Randall Cunningham ends up with the ball.
I remember a specific play where for Aikman threw it to the end zone, and my dad picked it off and spiked the ball. It was just so cool.
Eric Allen is the big play guy.
To see him kind of be hyped and get excited, it was something I loved to watch. It was amazing.
A 6-time Pro Bowl, Allen is the only player to lead the league in interceptions returned for touchdowns outright multiple times. This unprecedented feat is just one facet of a distinguished career worthy of Canton.
It's only right he finds himself in this situation he's in right now because he is a great player, great man, great athlete. Couldn't have happened to a better person.
What he's done is really special, and that's why he's forever going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Proud of you, man. You deserve it. Worked really hard for this. You know, you're the best dad.
He's the most consistent man I know. Not just on the field, but off the field. I always know what I'm getting. He's always there for me. The way he treats my mom, the way he treats us. He's a real special dude. I am honored and privileged to present my father, Eric Allen, into assignment to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Love you, Pops.
beautiful day today. Beautiful day today. You ready, Presley? You ready? There we go. There we go. Oh, man. This is awesome. This is amazing, guys. Just want to be blessed here, thank God, and kind of understand what's important. I want to thank the Hall of Fame. Jim does a great job. The National Football League. Everyone who's associated with the Hall of Fame. Our guy Hayden, who drove us around, who was around us all week, did an amazing job. Adrian does an amazing job. It's just been incredible. I'm deeply grateful for this incredible honor. We all share a deep love and respect for the game of football, and it transcends time and place. Football incentivizes what's special about football, the pursuit of excellence. In short, it calls for everything you got, and that's what I tried to give it. My football journey started Southeast San Diego, my grandmother's house. There you go. My grandmother's house, 42nd and Ocean View. I love you, C. I love you, Mike. Yes. My grandmother was a beautiful woman inside and out. Always a kind word in difficult situations, and her famous lemon pound cake on the stove after a good game, which I had many. Then was my mom, Elise. She's got that independent spirit, that tremendous work ethic, the incredible belief that I could accomplish anything. My mom was a woman of confidence and courage. I love you, Mom. My first coach and teacher, mentor, and hero was my older brother, Craig. Craig he carried me in the house after the hospital. I was a little disappointed I couldn't play catch on that first day, right? I was just a baby, right? But his time with me, his ability to understand what I need to do to be successful, he poured into me. His time he was willing, his precious time he was willing to give me, made all the difference. And that's one of the big reasons why I'm standing here today. I love you, Creed. I love you. Growing up in San Diego, on 42nd and Ocean View, it felt as though every home on that house was extended family. And I just remember those days very fondly. So right now I'd like to thank the Websters, the Phillips, the Belchers, Adams, Landers, Taylors, and Holtz. Those families, along with my grandmother, my mom, and Craig, are the reason why I'm standing here, right here today. Thank you, guys. My journey in football began at Valencia Park, Pop Warner. That's where I started, the green and white, watching Marcus Allen in high school. Those coaches gave me the freedom to call my own plays. It was a 17 suite. And I tell you, when I ran that, I was number 12, but I thought in my mind I was Cliff Branch when I was running. You know, the speedy guy from the Oakland Raiders. Just love the fact those coaches poured into us. They taught us resilience, confidence, what it is to be a football team. And I appreciate those coaches at Valencia Park. From then, you go to high school. And I have great homeboys at high school. Yeah, there they are. There they are. There you go. There you go. I love my homeboys. Right? Just chilling after practice, dreaming big about the future. Who would have thought we'd be here now? And my homeboys were there for me. My grandmother passed away right before high school. I needed that, and I appreciate you guys. So Coop, Mark, John, and our guy Calvin, who would have thought we'd be here now, standing here? But we are. I appreciate you guys and love you guys. Hopefully Coach Shaw's out there somewhere, but if he's not, I appreciate you, Coach Shaw, for drafting me, recruiting me to Arizona State. I saw my Arizona State guys over there. Yes? Yeah. Yeah. Coach Shaw came to San Diego, he's a San Diego guy, recruits me to Arizona State, and he just kind of taught me the diligence, the patience it takes to really define your game. He was the first guy that really believed in me. And Coach Shaw had a tremendous effect on my life. And every time in those meetings, and I know the DBs will kind of understand this, it was all about tips and overthrows. We got to get them all, right? So Willie Shaw really appreciates it. A few years later, we end up winning the Rose Bowl. And that incredible team at Arizona State, those teammates and coaches, really appreciate you guys. I know many of you are here today. I really leaned on you guys. It was an incredible team, and we had some terrific times in Tempe. Rando behind me, always cracking jokes, trying to keep it light. Terrible sense of humor, but he was a great teammate, just like the rest of these teammates are out here. So I really appreciate all those great times in Tempe. Then we go to the draft in 1988. Thank you to the legend, Buddy Ryan, for drafting me in 1988. It was an honor to wear those Kelly greens and represent the city of brotherly love. Whether it was Buddy's boys or Bud Carson's gang green, we did so much damage on the football field. All us Eagle guys, we had an outstanding defensive football team. We continue to put it on, whether it was Seth, the late departed Reggie White, Clyde Simmons, a guy, Byron Evans, just tremendous football team in Philadelphia. They'll always hold a special part in our lives. I grew up there in Philadelphia with the help of Mike Quick, Roy Neal Young. I became a man there. And I know my wife is pretty excited about that. So we have so many special times in that area in Philly. And it's one thing that I want to say is Jeffrey Lurie is not here today, but I want to have a special gratitude to the Philadelphia Eagles organization and the tremendous football team that they put on the football field this year. I want to say fly, Eagles, fly. I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Benson for the opportunity to join the Saints and play in the great city of New Orleans. I truly appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to wear that jersey. In 1998, the Hall of Famer, iconic man, Al Davis and Jon Gruden convinced me that joining the Oakland Raiders would be the perfect culmination of my career. They were absolutely correct. On that team, I played with tremendous coaches and tremendous players. Hall of Fame coaches, Willie Brown, Freddie B. Biletnikoff. Outstanding players, Charles Woodson, Timmy Brown, Jerry Rice. That was a culmination of outstanding football players, and we wanted to make sure the Raiders were able to come back and be a huge presence in Oakland. So I appreciate the Davis family for welcoming me in and Raider Nation. Thank you. As Charles Woodson would say, Raiders! Yeah. And I want to thank my rep, Premier Sports Management, Gary, Joel, Steve. You guys played a tremendous part in my career, helped me bridge that gap between player and the business side of football. You guys were there from the beginning and followed me all through the end. I really appreciate you guys. After hanging up my cleats, I was welcomed to another side of football at ESPN. I want to thank Seth, Norby, Boomer, and the rest of the team at ESPN for welcoming a guy in. 14 beautiful years there, working alongside some outstanding guys. Mike Quadri, Freddie Coleman, you guys are awesome, and you guys really showed me what it's like for a person who's not involved with football to have that passion and the love for the sport we are here for. So thank you, ESPN. And now I have a new team, the Las Vegas Raiders. Thank you, Mark Davis, and the whole Raiders organization. Silver and Black Productions, Brad, Marcus, our girl Amber, JJ, so many terrific people with Silver and Black. You are the reason why, along with my big-time best friend, JT the Brick, to be able to represent the Shield and what the Raiders organization is all about. Al Davis has a statement, commitment to excellence. It's all over our building in Las Vegas. We are trying to make sure that we fulfill that destiny. We fulfill what Al Davis was about. I really appreciate and humbly respect all the alumni for the Raiders and what they've been able to do to the Hall of Fame. And they've done an amazing job of helping my wife and my family here this whole journey that was the Hall of Fame. Thank you, Raider Nation. Thank you, Mark Davis. Now, thanks to all my family and friends who've come out to celebrate with me. It's been just an awesome couple weeks here in Canton. We can't remember another time when you have the family, the friends, the fan base, and celebrate football like we're doing today. Thanks for all the unbelievable support. And we know we have one guy at home. We're here, Joy. We made it, Joy. We're praying for you, and we love you, Joy. For all my brother-in-laws and guys in the family, I know I've raised the bar kind of high. You'll never be able to win an argument now. But it's important to know it's about living a full life. Living a life that you want to respect everyone around you. Living a life that you can respect others around you. Have an outstanding, full, and better life. Like my dad Earl did. Like my father-in-law Dapper Dan. That's what it's about, living that type of life. To my sister Valerie and my sister-in-law, they are the life of the party. You guys will definitely find that out tonight if you're at our party. Don't talk stats because they know them all, right? Don't talk stats. You guys are the backbone of the family. You guys have helped us tremendously. We've always been there when we needed to lean on you. And I know Grandma Babe is smiling on us now and is so excited for where we are right now. And I know Grandma Allen up there in heaven ready for that big hug. So yes, the family is the most important thing. To my granddaughter Presley and her incredible mom Nicole, you're the sunshine in my life. You make Papa's life so much better because you're in it. I love you guys. Shout out to our good friends Tom and Tina. Where you at? 44 years ago, you introduced me to my wife. Thanks for the hookup. Lynn Marie, you're perfect in my eyes. No words can express how much you mean to me and the family. For all the times I forgot to say I love you and you're beautiful. I love you and you're beautiful. You've had my back from day one. 15 years old. You've been there behind me. I love you always and forever. It's truly an honor here to be present among so many amazing football players, guys who have impact in my life. Of course, my guy Marcus, Mike Haynes, Daryl Green, Primetime, who's not here. Just so many guys. And then there's those guys who had an impact in my life who are not here. So many teammates that we've all lost along the way. May their memories be a blessing. These men have helped me understand that you have to have passion, devotion, abundance of patience. And these invaluable lessons have prepared me for the most significant job and passionate thing for me that I do. And that's being a dad to my 4 sons. Austin, Hunter, Jordan, and Noah. My oldest son, Austin, who presented me, is a super positive and talented man. I know that he'll always listen to that voice of truth and self-confidence and continue to follow his heart. I love Austin. He's always been there for me. He's an outstanding young man. Hunter, as a young dad, you sacrificed a lot. I know it wasn't easy, but you came through with flying colors. You're a man of principle, a man of action, and you've gotten it done. Thank you. To my number 3, Jordan, the best football player in the family. Been hit with so much adversity, pain, but you've been able to come through it with flying colors, my man. The future is bright. You're the light, right? There's another year left of football. You're going to do it. I love you, man. And finally, to my youngest, Noah. He was a preemie, born under a pound. He could fit right there in my hand. But he lives life like he's 8 feet tall. Got that great, vibrant spirit, that entrepreneurial spirit. I know whatever you put your mind and heart to, you're going to be successful. You keep doing you. You keep doing your thing. For all of you, all of my family, I want you to understand that I'm here for you. We hold so many things that are going crazy in this world. But for my family, you know you have a center at 484 San Alejo Street. You're always welcome. You're always welcome with me and my wife, Lynn. So, to wrap this up, and for the great class of 2025, and for you guys to be here, just an amazing opportunity for us to tell our story to you. God bless you, and thank you.
A speech 19 years in the waiting. Eric Allen is a Pro Football Hall of Famer.